Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel CyberX Popsy. Since the advent of cyber has begun yesterday, we are on day 2 diving into the second task which is about phishing. Merry Clickmas. Okay, let's see what's in the room. We're gonna tap on the to open the room. Voila, we have entered into the phishing room. So it will explain about learn how to use the social engineer toolkit to send phishing mails. Okay, so we can start attack box once we have read the introduction and the learning objective. So the have given the story in the light of several recent cybersecurity threats against the TBFC. The local red team has scheduled several penetration tests. The red teamers proceeded to carry out a regular penetration test against the TBFC. Part of this exercise is to ensure that employees are diligently when clicking the links and that company is well protected against latest phishing attacks. This type of authorized phishing is a proven way to learn whether the cybersecurity awareness training has fruited. So in this task, what we're gonna do is to create. We will be part of a red team, and we need to help. We need to create a email phishing mail sent to a victim, and to get the account details, or we need to compromise the details of our victim account details. Okay. Okay, again, if you are new to that, try hack me, and this will tell how to connect to a VM machine. So there are two things we need to do. First, we need to attack our machine. We're gonna click on it, and the target machine has to be start. Okay, it will take some time. So meanwhile, we're gonna wait for some time until it's launched. And finally, we have connected to the TryHackMe attack box. So we'll go through these. So the first question, what it is, ask means whether we have successfully started the attack box and target machine. So in order to do that, we can see over here, as you can see, two machines have been connected, as the green symbol indicates that our machine has been connected via attack box, and this is the target IP. We're gonna send mail to this IP address, and the title is AOC 2025 round cube version 01. So we have done the first question. We're gonna click check. Okay, this is about the streak, and we'll move to the second question. Here the things comes excited. Phishing exercise for TBFC. It discuss about what do you mean by social engineering. It basically to manipulate a user to make a mistake. The mistake can be including sharing a password or opening a malicious file or approving a payment. So the term social means the target of such attack is human beings, not computer systems. It's basically telling about how the social engineering, the definition, and how the human gets tricky with the attacker. And the phishing is the subset of social engineering in which the communication medium is the mostly. So in the phishing, where the attacker gonna send a message or spam mail so that the attacker get compromise the victim's details by clicking the links. If, yep. Unfortunately, phishing attacks are becoming harder to spot. Even careful people might fall target to such attacks. If they don't exercise proper care, TBFC security awareness training teaches users about two anti-phishing mechanics written as top. The first stop is all of things secured, which tells users to ask the following questions before acting a mail. So yeah, this discuss about two phishing techniques. One is the first stop, which indicates suspicious and telling me to click something, offering such as an amazing deal and pushing me to do something. And the second stop indicates slow down, scammers run your adrenaline and tap you the address yourself. Don't use the messages link as exactly. Open nothing unexpected. Very first we need to verify the link whether the sender has send a legitimate address or not. After hours of periodic cyber Security training. The red team checks to see if the TBFC staff can dodge fishy emails. So, if you are using your own machine, we need to download the task file and save this into the directory and start doing the following the tasks. So apparently we have already connected. So we're gonna enter into the directory of rooms. So let's see where are we apparently. So we're gonna do pwd the print working directory. We are at the root and we're gonna see ls what are the things. So this has some buildings but we don't need for this one. We're gonna enter into the rooms and again we're gonna enter ls and we need to go to, as you can see there is an advent of AOC 2025. Let me check, we gotta be careful. It's capitalization, gotta be case sensitive when we are writing. Okay, now we are officially, again if you want we can do ls. We're gonna do the day 2 cd space day 2. Finally, again if you want to do, you can see the print working directory. So you can see we are in the root rooms advent of cyber 2025 day 2 and we'll see what are the files we listed. As you can see, I can see the server.py, which is the Python file. You can call it as a reverse shell to create a suspicious or fake mm, email so that we can send a message to victim server.py. Voila, we have successfully starting the server on http 00 dot and port is 8000. So this 000 implies all the interfaces and this is the port, and if you want we can click on this Safari and let's see. I'm gonna use the browser. Here we go, we're already over here and what we're gonna do is copy. We'll see first where it will goes. Okay, so we need to give the port number 800,000. Let's see whether it will work. Okay, let's connect with http slash 10.09.74.52 8000. Yeah, so this is a fake address that we have created. Now we're gonna suppose we have entered some details like admin 123 and try to sign in. Not now. So it means there is no such account on admin. When it comes to the over here, you can see we have a request on get request, and in the website has captured admin and password followed followed by the password I have given 123. Now we're gonna use cellkit. As our phishing page is ready, so this is the phishing page. Now we can prepare and send the phishing mail to our target users. Sending it from our personal mail is the worst idea because they can easily track based on where we are. So the ideal email should appear to coming from a legitimate looking sender. For example, it should be .org or like any entity. The more a phishing email appears realistic, the more likely the target user to believe and get phished. Exactly. The question is how we can send a realistic looking email that contains our fake login page. So one solution is the social engineering toolkit. If you click on this, It will redirect her to the GitHub, which was still using by millions of people, as you can see, 3.4 cores, folks. And this was created in 8 years ago and written by so and so. We can use the social engineering kit to send the phishing email. So we're gonna use shell kit. I'm not gonna do anything. So this one, we're gonna use a new terminal. Right now we are on the advent of cyber, and now we're gonna use a toolkit. Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. As you can see, I like this thing. And they have give some attacks. We're gonna use social engineering attack, penetration test attack, third-party modules, update the social engineering toolkit, update set configuration, and if you need any help, we can use it. Or we can use exit from 99. So the thing is, we're gonna use the social engineering attack, and we're gonna use, there are different types of attacks again: PowerShell, reverse shell, wireless, access point attack vector, mass mail attacker. So we're gonna use number 5. Oh, social engineering toolkit mass emailer. There are two options. The first option means email attack single address, email attack mass mailer. We're gonna send it to single person. So we're gonna set one. Send email to. So to whom should I send the email? Let's see whether they given. Here you can see the target email is factory at the rate warville dot thm. Enter, and it has asked use a Gmail account for your email attack or use your own server or open relay. So I'm not gonna use my Gmail account, so we're gonna use own server, and we need to give a fake address. So let's make it from the address, since we know that like it's a toy factory where to communicate with flying deer, the shipping address should be related to that. So we can do updates at the rate flying deer dot thm as a source of our email address. I'm gonna send, and we're gonna create a name as flying deer. And username for open blank, because we don't need to do that one. Password for even don't know the password, and stmp address will redirectly enter into the tbfc mail server, which is this one. mm-hmm. Just give me a second. Yeah, now we can paste s. And if you want to know what do you mean by SMT, you can click on it. It will say SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, is used to send an email to an SMT server, more specifically to an email messaging protocol. So we're gonna use the port number. We're gonna use the port number, which is 25. flag this message as I don't need any priority. If you want, you it's up to you. So I don't need this. So no, we want to attach a file. I don't need any. I don't want to attach any file. No. Set phishing email subject. So we can use any subject, for example, urgent requirement, urgent shipping schedule requirements. We can use requirement changes and send the message as HTML or plain. We'll keep it as plain. So when finished, you gotta make sure type and all capital and written on the line. So enter the body of the message. So we can use uh, hi team, please verify the shipping detail, shipping order, purchases, for the shipping payment. mm, and we're gonna use and set. Okay, so we're gonna wait whether this has connected. Nah, I think still we gotta do something. Where is the terminal? So set has finished sending the emails. Press return to continue. So we're gonna return. You can see it was the same thing. Now we're gonna use the same thing. Paste, enter. mm, E and the N. Right hand. Okay, now we got, and we need to hold. Yeah, seems it got appeared. Now we'll go to the Mozilla and we need to find this the first website, the round cube web. Now we'll click admin followed by the password we got earlier here. Copy. Paste. Hopefully. Why it's failed? Mm, seems. Let's go back and hopefully we are. We already got the access, right? Let's see what are the passwords. I didn't turn off the terminal, but hopefully it's still running. Okay, now I understand. It's not the admin, sorry, it's factory. Now I should able to crack. Holy moly. You can see how many did we did finally after a lot of struggling. I was able to do this one. You can see all the mails we got. Hi team, please verify the shipping orders, the shipping payments. Please verify the ink. Oh my god, this is like a hell. I did something wrong over here. So now the question is, we got some email that stating urgent production and shipping requests. And the question is, what is the total number of toys expected for the delivery? Mm, let's see. Okay, the request is 19 lakhs 84,000. Oh my god, it's huge. And paste, check. Yeah, if you enjoyed today's room, please feel to check out the fishing room. Okay, we'll check that one. We just gained only 16 points, which is decent. I'm not sure. And once again, thanks for tuning me for this video. I'll see you in the next event in Chase in the day 4. Thank you. Signing off, CyberX Popsy.